Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special session in which I am going to present a very landmark case of Indian Contract Act. As you can easily see the case name, that is Balfour versus Balfour. So this is basically the surname of husband and wife. It means this case is related to husband and wife. So what exactly happened in this case, we will discuss one by one. Okay. So class, first of all, as we know the formula of contract. What is the formula of contract? The formula is if any one person offer, when offer will accept, it become promise, right? Then in promise, when consideration will come into picture, it is equal to agreement, okay? And in agreement, when law will enforce, this is equal to contract. So this is basically the formula of contract that you people have to know. Okay, so in every valid contract, this should be done. Now class, what happened in this case? So this is husband and wife. So husband and wife just went for spending holiday. Okay, they were just belong to one particular place. So just they go to the particular place for the enjoying the holiday. On that place now, the wife got admitted in the hospital. Okay, the wife got admitted in the what? Hospital, right? So husband say that I have to rush for my business, so I will give you a particular compensation, a particular, the suppose rupees. So husband say I will pay you monthly 20,000 rupees, okay, till you will not discharge from the hospital. Okay, so guys, husband pay 20,000 rupees for 3 months, okay, but after 3 months he just stopped giving money to the wife. Now the wife got very angry, as you can easily see the face of wife. So wife got very angry, she filed the case in the court. So now suppose if you are a judge, what will be your decision in this case? Tell me class. A very famous, a very landmark case, okay, it's a Balfour versus Balfour. So husband, wife filed the case. She just told to the court, sir, my husband promised me, but my husband is not fulfilling his promise, so I want compensation from my husband. So class, tell me, in this case, whether husband have to pay or not, that is very simple. So class, we know the term agreement. So what exactly the agreement is? Agreement can be, guys, agreement can be social agreement, agreement can be the religious agreement, and agreement can be the legal agreement, right? So in this case, this is the example of social agreement. So when social agreement, that generally happen in our house, right? Now suppose if mama is giving breakfast and we have not accepted the breakfast, so mama will not file the case on us. So this is the example of social agreement, and the court say that the husband-wife matter always come under the social agreement. So this is the best example, okay, social agreement. This is your answer. Social agreement, that is the best example. Is that okay? So you can see the fact of this case, Balfour versus Balfour. Okay, so now see what generally happened in this case, that is already given. Is husband is liable for giving money. So court say no intention for making legal relations. It is the domestic agreement, and the contract is rejected by the court. So this is exactly the conclusion which court decided in this case. Very important. So to make any contract, guys, there should be the legal contract between the parties. Is that okay? So now see class what exactly I have told you. Okay. So this is what exactly happened in that case. Okay. So this is all about the case. So just always you have to remember the formula. Okay. The formula of contract, and always legal agreement. Legal agreement should always converted into the contract. So this thing you have to remember. Is that okay? So now let's do the question that is given in this particular case. The number one question, that what was the main legal issue in Balfour versus Balfour? Tell me class. Whether the promise was supported by consideration, whether there was an intention to create legal relation, whether agreement was made in writing, or whether agreement was fair. So what exactly the main point? Yes, legal issue. The main legal issue was that whether there was intention to create the legal relation. So B is the right answer. Okay, this is the right answer. Now, what was the decision of the Court of Appeal in Balfour versus Balfour? Mr. Balfour was liable to pay. The agreement was a valid contract. There was no intention to create the legal relation, and wife won the case. What will be the right answer? This is very simple. So class, the court held that there was no intention to create the legal relation. Okay. In Balfour versus Balfour, wife was agreement is not enforceable because it lacked consideration. It was made under duress. It was made without legal intent, or it was not in writing class. Hanji, why this agreement is not enforceable? Enforceable means in which we cannot file the case in front of the court. This is called this one. So in this case class, Balfour versus Balfour, the agreement is not enforceable because it was made without legal intent. So for third, C will be the right answer. Cool. Next. Which legal principle was established in Balfour versus Balfour? Which legal principle? It's a promissory estoppel, privity of contract, domestic agreement are presumed not legally binding, consideration must be monetary, consideration means something for something. Privity of contract means the third party cannot interfere between the parties of the contract, and promissory estoppel means whatever I have said, I cannot revert back my words. So in this case, the legal principle was domestic agreement are presumed not legally binding. So this is the exact answer. Cool. Now the last one. What was the relationship between parties in Balfour versus Balfour? So I think in these questions, you can easily cover what exactly happened in this case. So in this one, the relation is husband versus wife. Okay, so guys, this is all for today's class, and I hope so you people easily understand what exactly happened in this case. Now class, in the same case, suppose if there is a divorce between husband and wife and the court just ordered for maintenance to husband to her wife. So in this case, the husband have to pay, and if husband is not paying, then wife can file the case. So this is the different one. Okay. So guys, this is all for today's class, and if you are new in this session, right, so we have Adda 24/7. You can see we have a CIB batch. Click on CIB December 2025. So this is our ACE batch right now going on, and in CIB Mahapack the triple validity is going on. So triple validity means that if you enroll in CIB Mahapack, you will not only get the foundation classes but crash course, revision batch, etc. You will get the recorded session of elective paper also. So that's why this CAB Mahapack is very much important. So click on CAB Mahapack. Okay. Click on buy now. Enter the coupon code Y391. Click on apply. You can see the discount is 81% discount in CAB Mahapack. If you want 1% more discount, so you have to download Adda app in your mobile. Through mobile, if you purchase, you will get 82% of discount. So enroll in CAB Mahapack because right now triple validity is going on. Okay. Thank you so much, class.